Alright guys, the little Barracuda. If you remember, it had some rust up in the door in the corner. Mike cut it out, welded a patch in. If you remember, if you go on my Instagram or my Facebook, you'll see pictures. This was all rotten. Rotted right out. So Mike's gotten in here and he's working away on this. Putting patches in, just making them ourselves. Customer doesn't want to go out and buy new panels for that. He just said, just make them yourself. We got a metal brake here and all the stuff that we need. So that's what's going on there. Kind of hard to see. I know I got it up on the lift here. Not the best for filming for you, but that's because that big old Ford is in the way under there. So that's what's going on there. He's on the other side. You see. And you got to make sure, guys, when we do this, you see how you got the scaly rust in behind here? We clean all this up the best we can for where we can get into. We always do. We clean that up. Now remember, this is not a frame-off restoration. This gentleman brought this car in. Wants to throw a paint job on it, cut out what rust you see and throw a paint job on it, and away he goes. We're not doing nothing underneath it. We're not putting an engine tranny in it. He's just freshening it up. This is just a freshen up. So we'll get in here. Normally we wire wheel this. So I got one of those spot blasters too. We'll put some rust preventive stuff on there, like, you know, some rust mort, whatever we can in behind there. And we'll, you know, that'll help it out quite a bit. So, but yeah, you can see what's going on there. Okay. Chris is working away on the old 58 Chevy, the pizza oven truck. He actually got it fired up and running yesterday. Remember, that's running a diesel out of a, it's on a Ford chassis with a diesel. So he got her all up and running, which is great. Now we'll go out and see. The last video you guys might have saw, Sean was getting ready to paint all the jambs and edges of the Cuda. Well, let's go take a look at that. Look at that. All the door jambs, all the edges. You paint all in here where the window felts go. You paint up and behind here where the door panels go. All the doors. It's looking beautiful. Like I say, I think Sean must have spent 4 hours yesterday masking everything. And yet here we go, we're going to rip it off in 5 minutes. But people never see this. And you know, you got to take your time to mask it and make it look good. Like this is all masked off. See, this is in behind the fender, but still it should be red. That's how it was factory. And then in behind here, on this part of it, we're just doing a nice black texture spray because that's what the owner wanted. Because that way there, if he drives it, the owner's going to drive it. If it gets caught in the rain or the dirt, at least it's just black. It's not going to show much. I mean, he's building this car pretty much as numbers matching car. He's keeping it all kind of correct, but I mean, underneath, like I say, he's just done the nice texture spray under there. My customers build their cars to drive. So all the jam area is painted. And if you remember, we had already done all the inner fenders and firewall. That's already done. And then Chris put the engine in there. Chris has got this almost wired up. So by the end of next, well, no, I shouldn't say that. By the beginning of next week, this thing will have doors on it, front fenders on it. It'll be fired up and running. So the car will be all bolted back together with all the jams painted. Then it's just a matter of blocking everything on the outside and getting it ready for paint. And it's time consuming. You want to make this look nice. Sean does it all by hand. Just does it beautiful. So there we go. Little Karma Gia's in the background over there. Lady finally brought us the parts last weekend there, so that's good. So we'll be getting back on that again. I got to get this thing unmasked this morning now. You remember the other day I kind of did a video and I showed the Raptor, so now I'm going to get the masking off it. I just left the masking on it overnight last night. So I'll get that off it today and away we go. So that's what's going on here in the shop today. So again, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. Like I say, I always say it, you can see us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram under Rick's_OldTimeGarage. Tell your friends, and we're going to hopefully come up with some new shirts here in November sometime. Okay guys, remember, it's always a good time at Old Time. Big thumbs up.